Yes, rewind time.
Yeah, it's the remix. It's the remix to Ignition.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
I don't get it.
Mama's rolling.
Yeah, you
wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
You would not get it.
Right?
No.
Well,
no, we
did a thing.
We had a whole preparation for this
and
podcast.
you just weren't there.
And you weren't available at the
Seriously?
time.
Yeah,
So
for real. Well, our past life.
yeah.
Like you were a cop.
What?
No, you're not creative enough for this.
I
So
don't think you can understand.
I think it's
your
time
brain
for you
is
to.
just too small.
This
Yeah.
is so sad.
I apologize.
Can we get 10 likes?
Can we get an F's in the chat for Ethan?
Send your
Ethan.
text.
Wow.
True.
He's spitting facts.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to close the door a little slower, please?
I'm trying.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome back.
Welcome back
to
to the
the BM&W
podcast.
Mhm.
Podcast. Oh, I feel like it's been so long since we've done a full-on intro.
Except last week we did.
I can't remember.
What do you mean? We called Ethan and he actually did it, I think.
No, not like an intro, guitar intro, but like where we say, welcome back to the BM&W podcast.
Oh yeah, we just like start talking. I probably
Yeah.
should. It was a mistake to bring my water in here.
Yeah, every
I'm gonna
time
be
Bim
really
brings her water, it's just, I don't know.
I'm thirsty.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we seem a little out of it,
I'm
it's
so
because we
confused.
just... Okay.
Like
Come
5
on,
minutes
backtrack.
ago. Okay.
So there was this thing going around on TikTok where people would do this video hypnosis kind of thing, and it let you visualize your past life.
We wanted to try it.
Obviously we wanted to try it because like I always want to know. I want to be in the know for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what was going on.
Yeah,
What was I doing?
I don't know.
I saw one person say they were Hunk alert. But how would they visualize a childhood memory?
See, that's what I'm saying. I
Dude.
don't even...
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so we literally just tried it. We got out of it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was interesting. Okay, so getting into it, like, I kept laughing because I don't even know why. It was just really funny to me. And then I kept imagining someone, like, walking in on us, kind of like...
just meditating.
Yeah, just, like, and then slowly closing the door. Like, that's all I could imagine. Because I heard, like, my mom talking in the other room.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, what if she
Yeah.
comes in and we're just laying
Yeah, 'cause
on our
we
backs? We were in Shavasana.
What?
It's a yoga pose.
Oh, I don't
also
do
known as
yoga.
corpse pose, where you just lie on your back.
Dude, I do that every night.
Yo.
Dude.
Yeah, but okay, so I tried to do this last night where I put my AirPods in and it was like surround sound just in my head.
Oh.
And I tried to do that and like I felt so relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
like my whole body, but I couldn't, my brain wasn't working. I don't know, whatever. So then I said I'll just do it with Emily tomorrow.
Yeah, that was interesting. And then,
And
so
then-
I was vibing with it, and then all of a sudden, I hear it stop, and I get up, I'm like, yo, what happened? And she was like, Emily, I stopped it like 10 seconds ago.
because they said, okay, open your eyes, and like I was like, I looked over, Bim's eyes were still closed, and he goes like, stretch it out, sit up, and Bim was not moving. First I thought she was dead, but then I was like, oh, she's probably asleep. She may be unconscious, I may be, I don't know, she may be a hologram for all I know.
Sure.
So, then he started surveying the audience because it was a live thing. And he's like, so were you able to pick out your childhood memory and your past life and all that kind of stuff? And Bim was still fast asleep in her slumber.
I was not asleep.
So I stopped it. And then like 10 seconds later, Bim goes, Ayo, what happened? Ayo, what?
It was so weird because I was still laying down and Charlotte was just like sitting up, kind of like looking
I was
at me.
like, are you asleep? Like, I full on expected you to be asleep.
I was not asleep though.
And I was
'cause,
so
like,
confused.
because for some reason, like, I could still hear him talking. I had no idea what he was saying, but, like, I could still hear him talking, but he wasn't, like, talking to the audience. Like,
He was talking to you.
yeah, I don't know. It was weird. And then, like, it's like stopped talking like instantly. It wasn't those 10 seconds of silence. Like, I thought he stopped talking and I was like, yo?
Yeah. And now I'm kind of peeved because I think you really, like,
Dude, yeah, you
got
interrupted
into
me.
it. Yeah, and I feel so bad because I was like,
L.
okay, bye.
Man.
But in my defense, you should have been up by then. Because he said, by the time I get to 10.
Oh, no.
Did you not?
Dude, I did not.
Now I really want to go get hypnotized, like, full on. But I don't think it'll work because...
Me too. I want to get hypnotized by, like, whenever it says, like, a certain word, and then, like,
yes.
I don't
like
know, I
what,
pass out.
Rhett and Link did when Link said, when someone would say red tomato, Rhett and Link, they got hypnotized, and Link got hypnotized to like tomatoes.
Really?
And so when anyone said red tomato, Link would go, I love tomatoes.
I always question if that stuff's real. Like,
no, like, I think it really, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, it's like, especially with them, because I don't trust them. They're kind of sketch, because not really.
Yeah.
But, like, they were on the H3 podcast, and they were talking about that ghost thing they did.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, that was so fake.
Yeah, but no, but, like, Link said he was full on hypnotized.
Dude.
Hypnotized.
Hitmonlee?
Yes, that.
That's
yeah.
a Pokemon. I got
Yeah,
you.
I know.
I just hypnotized you.
Yeah. She got me with abracadabra and alakazam.
True.
So yeah, so we both did the past life. I'm pretty sure we both were able to visualize what we were.
Yeah.
And then we each have a past life that we wish we were.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how many past lives you have that you wish you were.
Really just one. I couldn't think of anything else.
I have two, but one's half thought out.
My only one is like a big joke.
Okay, yeah. And Bim was telling me about this all last night. She goes, I'm so excited to tell you. And I'm excited to learn.
It's so funny, but, like, I feel like if I say it, it's not going to be funny.
Well, now I am excited. So, do you want to go first? Talk about your experience?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so first he was like, you'll close your eyes, and then he was like talking for a long time, and then he was like, imagine your childhood memory, and I was like, lit. And so then it like you know, in like Harry Potter, whenever the 7th movie, it like was like a, what was it called? Like the Tale of the Three.
Oh,
yeah.
Tale of the Three Brothers.
Yeah, and then like the smoke would like, yeah, it was like
yeah,
that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like that, and then I like appeared, and I was this little boy, and I was holding an apple, and I was like, and then he was like, "What's your surrounding?" I was like, "Dude, I'm in my current living room." I was like, this seems fake, but then like I can only imagine, like I was like holding the apple, and then it was like, I don't know, like pressing. Like, I was, like, not biting it, but, like, it was, like, getting pushed down. I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
Was it being smushed in your hand, but not by your hand?
No, it was, like, 2 lines were just, like, appearing. Kind of like bite marks, but, like, no one was biting it. It was weird. I was like, what? And then, I don't know. What did he say next?
He said, like, imagine yourself in utero.
Oh, yeah.
That was threw like, me for a loop. I was like,
I was like, what?
I don't...
Yeah, I just couldn't. I was just chilling. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I didn't imagine anything.
Okay, now your full past life.
See, I never could, like, grow up. I was, like, a kid I died as a kid, I think. And I think, maybe I did fall asleep. Because the thing I'm imagining is I died from polio.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's the only thing I can remember.
So were you like...
kid that just died from polio.
That's cute.
Thank you.
That's a really cute story. So were you at home? So the whole time you were
I never left my living room.
You were in this house?
Yeah. I don't know.
Then how did you know you died from polio?
Dude, I have no idea.
You just knew.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I did fall asleep because I can't remember anything he said after the uterus thing. I can't remember anything, but like I could still hear him talking.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's weird. I love that for you.
I don't know why I know I died from polio, but I think I did.
Oh, that's
don't know.
fun. You just feel it deep in your bones.
Yeah, I could just tell that apple, it like represented
It
polio.
polio. Like the apple, just the bite marks, it meant polio.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
Exactly.
Apple bite mark is actually an anagram for polio.
Yeah, it's like
Death.
a symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, death.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
So
I feel like a fraud. Like, I don't know.
I know. So mine, the first thing he said was imagine childhood memory. So I thought it was my childhood memory.
Oh, really?
Like going back to an early memory that I had. And I thought of one time it was Christmas and we were all 3 kids, we were on one bench and I was on the far right, Jake was in the middle on a blue kind of booster seat thing, and he was a baby, like he was a baby.
L.
And Garrett was on the other side. And he was wearing glasses and he was wearing a red and black kind of plaidish kind of checkered like dress button-up shirt.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then
So your past life, you were yourself?
no, it was my past life. I think he was like going like go to your earliest child memory, then to your utero, and then go to a past life.
Wait a minute, I wasn't supposed to.
I don't know. That's how I interpreted it.
I had no idea. I went to like a child.
Yeah, so then my parents were like taking photos of us, and I just remember that. And he's like, yeah, so this childhood memory, when you visualize it, it probably means something really important. And I interpreted it because Garrett just left for college.
Oh, yeah.
So I was saying, like, back in the good old days when we didn't care about
Aw.
anything, whatever. So then when I was in utero, I remember a whole lot of nothing. But then he said, remember yourself being born. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I was like, what?
And I felt like my hands were really pruny.
Really? That's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
it's so weird. I don't know why I thought about that. Just like pruny hands.
Sure.
And then my past life. Okay, I don't know how much of this is just made up in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Probably all of it.
I had this book as a kid, of this kid who got polio and had to like throw away his toys. It was really about his toys.
Yes, the rabbit one.
Yes.
The Velveteen Rabbit.
Uh-huh.
That was Garrett's like
So
nightmare book because he had a little bunny rabbit.
yeah,
that
it
he
was
had.
so sad. Like
Uh-huh.
that book made me cry
Yes.
every time I read
There's
it.
a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
You
insane.
finna watch or what?
Yeah. So I'm like questioning if like I'm inspired by that. Like my subconscious is like, yo, you were that kid. Like
It was based on you.
yeah, except the kid like survived, right?
I
Or
don't
did
know.
he die? I can't remember.
I can't remember. He might have died.
L.
Sucks. I'll have to reread that. Book club.
True.
Book club.
True.
So, okay. Here is what I visualized my past life to be. But I don't think this is at all accurate because some of it took place in my elementary school.
Oh.
But I tried to manipulate it so it didn't take place in my old elementary school.
Yeah, I tried doing that too. I was like, walk outside, but I just couldn't. I just stayed in my
yes,
living room.
and I was kind of peeved when I couldn't do things that he's like, okay, look around, people. Okay, so anyway, the first thing I saw, I was looking at my feet, and I had red heels on, but they weren't like bright red. They were matte red, and they were kind of more of a ruby red, and they had a strap on them, and it was like kind of thick. I don't know. Interpret that
like a
as you will.
chunky heel.
Yeah, and like it was like a 50s shoe.
Okay,
Which is weird because it took place in the 40s.
dude.
But that's how I interpret it. And then I looked down and there was a bus stop. And there was a guy and he was in a suit and he had a hat on and he had a briefcase and he got on the bus. And I went to get on the bus too. And I guess I was going to my job. And my job, I worked as like a kindergarten teacher or like first grade, like little kids. I was teaching little kids. And I was wearing a black kind of shin length dress. And it was A-line and the bodice had 6 buttons on it. just going down.
But where can I get this dress?
Right? I was like, that's kind of cute.
That
I'm not
sounds
gonna
kind of
lie.
cute.
And it had like little strap. Oh, it was so cute.
Dude, I want
It
your
was
passive
nice.
dress.
And then my hair was black, and it had like big curls in it, and it was to my shoulders, kind of like yours, but the curls weren't as tight as your curls. Like the curls
Sick.
were bigger, like how you would imagine 40s hairstyles. And like I had the little pin with my bangs and stuff. And then so I was teaching, and the kids were sitting on like a mat that had wait, sorry, I just hit the mic.
Nice.
On the mat, and it had like the ABCs on it. I'm going really into detail, but that's just, and like the desks were around the room in a U, but they were also in groups. It was so weird. I can't even describe it. And plot twist, I was teaching, and I guess the principal of the school, it was some dude.
Dude, you're in
And
trouble.
he walked in, like he didn't walk in, he just kind of stepped in and like stuck his head in. And like I could see just the look on his face told me, your husband just died in the war.
Yo, what?
I'm not even kidding. So I'm guessing my husband was in World War II and he just died, because the look on his face said it all. Like he was, I have this memory of Garrett. It was really late at night, and he, I don't know why I thought of this, but he was just looking at me in my door. I don't remember what conversation we were having, but he was looking at me, and like his face and his, I don't know, it just reminded me of that.
Huh.
And it was that kind of like,
And was he
blank-
telling you that your
that
husband
kind of
died?
blank expression where like you don't, yeah, Garrett was telling me that my husband died. Thank God it was then, because we were about to get a divorce.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm in the process of getting a divorce right now. To
Yeah.
whom I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I guess like the look on his face, it was just like, how can I tell her that her husband just died in the war? So then I ran out of the classroom. I ran out of the building.
You crying?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't cry. Crying is for losers.
Crying?
Crying is for
babies.
simps.
True.
Dude. Crying is for kids who die of polio.
Hey, is that a call out?
Die of polio and eat apples. But don't eat apples.
But imagine someone else eating it for you.
Imagine just like someone eating an apple out of your, like they're bobbing for apples, but it's just in your hand.
Yeah, but it's like they're invisible.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess my husband died, but then he said, imagine, your death, like how you died. And I was in a hospital. There was a guy in there who had a really long beard.
Not your husband?
No.
Oh.
And I'm guessing it was my dad or something. But I was also really old.
Oh.
It might have just been my neighbor who is an old
got
dude.
a side dude.
Maybe I got a side dude after my husband died. Because
Yeah.
I also had a daughter.
Aw.
And she was sitting next to me. And I was just in a hospital bed. I had gray hair. That's how I want to go.
True.
I get a good last word.
Mhm.
I think about this all the time. What would my last words be?
Me too. I wanted them to be like kind of epic. Like I want to pull like the money is hidden in the, and then like die.
Yeah.
But like I feel like in order to pull that off, how would I know the exact moment I'm gonna die?
You could just pretend
I could
and
just-
then wait it out for 5 minutes.
I just wait. I gotta be like, yo, doctors, call me when I'm about to die.
Like 2 seconds away from mortem.
Yeah. I always wonder what my first word was too. But like
Yeah.
every time I ask my parents, they're like, I don't know, like mom or dad.
Mom. Yeah.
Like,
If your
yeah,
first word
probably.
was mom or dad, you're a freaking simp. You do
Yeah.
not deserve the swag meal.
I didn't. I could never do anything to deserve it.
No one ever deserves the swag meal. The swag meal is bestowed upon the person who has the most swag, but they don't deserve it.
No one deserves a swag meal.
Yes, but you have to accept it with open arms.
Yes, and you almost have to earn it too.
Yeah, of course. But you don't deserve it.
Do not deserve it whatsoever.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess in my past life, I was a school teacher in the 40s during the war. And my husband died in the war, so
That's
that
a
sucks.
bad L.
And then I died in a hospital. Who knows?
Of what?
I don't know, because maybe just old age.
Yeah. I don't know how I don't know.
You just drop dead in the middle.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I don't know.
Yeah. And the garden, did you remember him saying visualize a garden?
Yes, yeah.
My garden was my elementary school courtyard.
Really? My garden is the garden that I imagine anytime a book says a garden.
Word.
It's just the same one every time.
Yeah.
It happens with a lot of things. Like if like a book says it's in like a house, it's always the same house.
Yeah.
Unless it's like inspired by the movie. Like with Harry Potter,
Yeah.
it's that movie from the book. What? It's like I imagine the house
movie
from
set.
the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then otherwise it's usually the same exact house.
Even if I've like, there's a movie version of a book,
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine the movie
Really?
version.
I wish.
Maybe sometimes with the actors, but I don't
Mhm.
really.
Yeah. I don't know.
And sometimes if I reread a book, I
can
remember
this. Yes.
how I imagine it.
Mhm. I do.
Even
that.
if you forget it happens, you remember how you imagine it.
Yep.
And then once you reread it, you're like, oh, I remember that I imagined it the same way I just did.
Yes.
It's so wild.
It's like that's like with me with what's it called? What's that? I don't know. It's one of my favorite books. It still is one of my favorite books, and I can't remember what it's called. The one with the kid. Wait, what's it called? I know you don't know. I'm sure you've read it though.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. There's like a movie of it that sucks. I've never watched it though.
Yeah. Yeah, but in the elementary school thing happens, like I imagined me teaching in a classroom in my old elementary school. 90% of my dreams happen in my old elementary school.
That's scary.
90% of the books I read take place in my old elementary school.
Huh.
It's so weird.
All of my dreams happen either in my middle school or my old high school.
Yeah, so maybe, like, the people that we were in a past life all had something to do with our middle school. I mean, my elementary school and your middle school and old high school.
But my past life happened in my living room.
Yeah, but, like, maybe your subconscious is just drawn to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just also because I experienced a lot of stress there. Because it's like my reoccurring dream in my middle school is that I'm walking in with no shirt on.
Word?
Yeah, but then I've had it so many times that my subconscious tell me like, no, you're wearing a shirt, and then I just like have one on.
Yeah.
And then in my high school, it's always that it's the first day of school, and I don't know where any of my classes are because that school is big.
Mm-hmm.
It's so big. And I, like, lost my way, and then it's, like, 10 minutes into the class, and I don't know where my classroom is.
Wow.
And I have that dream, like, all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so for my first wish past life, what?
I just remembered, we could do a whole podcast about dreams, but I write TV shows. I've written
My goodness, we have to save that. Yeah, we have to save that. Okay.
3 whole TV shows in my brain.
Yeah. All the time Viv tells me all about her. It's so funny.
I just, like, watch shows and, like...
Yeah. And, like, Bim creates TV shows. Mine are TV shows because they happen in 3-part series.
You told me that, yeah, where you, like, can go to bed.
We have to have a whole podcast on this.
Yeah,
it's so wild.
So interesting.
I love it. Yeah, so...
I want to have, like, a whole catalog of just TV shows that I imagined. Because right now I have 3.
Yeah, okay, so getting back to the past life thing, we went a little off track, but I'll go first because who I wish I was in a past life. Because
let me think of one. I'm going to Google famous people.
You only have one so far. So, someone that I wish I was in a past life was Amelia Earhart.
True.
Mostly because I want to know what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was something happening.
I wholeheartedly think that my grandma in a past life was Amelia Earhart.
Word?
Yes. They're both tall. They both, like, this may sound weird, but, like, their legs, they're the same. And, like, their feet, because, like, there was something in her death case or whatever. Not her death case, but, like, her case that had to do with her shoes, whatever. And they kind of look the same. Their hair is both curly. I don't know. I just get a lot of Amelia Earhart vibes from my grandma.
True.
So I think my grandma was Amelia Earhart in her past life.
Just ask her what happened.
Yeah. I'll just be like, hey girl, hey.
Hey.
What were you doing in your past life when you were Amelia
Yeah,
Earhart?
because you were Amelia Earhart.
You were, in fact, Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, sweetie. But, yeah. What else was I going to say? Yeah, and I just wish I was Amelia Earhart because she seems so cool.
She
Like,
does
what
seem
a
cool.
baddie.
Like, Mans was just, like,
flying
in a plane.
around the world,
Yeah.
breaking barriers for women. I don't know where I'm going with this.
For women.
Breaking barriers for women, period.
Yes.
Yes. And I just really want to know what happened to Amelia Earhart.
What's the mystery around her? I know that
How she died. Because
Yeah.
she just went missing.
Did they ever find her body?
No.
Bro. That's scary to me. Like,
apparently they found bones, but the person who was investigating you just have to watch a
Yeah.
video on it.
I always wanted to know. I still want to know what happened to what's the girl? John Benet Ramsey. Like, I want to know what happened to her so bad. What if I was in my past life? I was John Benet Ramsey.
Maybe
Because like we
the
both did
reason
pageants.
we're so fascinated with people
Mm-hmm.
is because we were connected to them in a past life.
True.
Like, maybe we don't have to
Yeah.
be them. Like, I could be Amelia Earhart's second cousin's wife.
True.
And
Yeah.
that could just be me.
I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's
Because
so
I
weird
always
to think.
like I recently watched a whole bunch of podcasts about John Benet Ramsey, and it just bothers me how no one knows.
Yeah.
Like it
pisses
bothers
me off.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you how
Yeah.
like
Just
what?
figure it out, forehead.
For real.
Smooth brain.
I think it's the photographer,
Yeah.
but I don't know because he's like. It's kind of whack, but I
Kinda
feel like he was
sus.
involved. I don't know. Or it could have been something with the dad's business. I have no clue. I don't think it's the parents, though. If you think it's the brother, no, you don't. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because, like, it's... Like, they think that it was, like, an accident or whatever. Like, the brother accidentally hit her with the flashlight and, like, he accidentally killed her. And so the parents tried to cover it up. But no, because she was sexually assaulted. Why? Why? If it was an accident.
And you did this for what?
Yeah, like, that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. So, definitely not the brother.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you find a famous person that you want to be?
Yeah, I want to be Bruce Lee. Because his ghost was in the movie No Retreat, No Surrender.
Love that. Make a cameo.
I love that movie
Wow.
so much. And so I want to be his ghost. Yeah.
Also,
That's it.
when I was doing the thing, I kept thinking, because when I opened my eyes when I was going to the bus stop in my past life, where I looked down and saw my shoes, I was on, this is going to sound so stupid, I was on, kind of, at first, the street, like, kind of corner in Back to the Future 2.
Oh.
Where Biff, you have no idea
Yes,
what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Do
I
you?
have. No, yeah, where Biff is, he's coming to the car where Marty, and he's, like, running off.
In Back to, where he full on just, like, looks up, what's her face's skirt. In Back to the Future 2, when Marty is in
Just
the
saw
leather
this movie.
jacket. Yeah, I forget. I mix up Men in Black and Back to the Future, which ones you've seen and not.
Yeah, I've seen Back to the Future, and I've seen Men in Black, but I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, so, like, they're on the street, they're walking down the street. It's when, what's her name, Lorraine?
Okay.
She just got her dress for the Under the Sea dance, and she's with her friend, and Biff full on looks up her skirt.
Yes.
She, like, slaps him or whatever.
I do remember this. Never
yeah.
mind.
Okay, so I was on that street.
Word?
Yeah. But then I was like, no. I'm not in Back to the Future 2. That's not how this works. So then
funny.
I wasn't on the street, but I was on a street that looked like it.
Huh. Oh, yeah, because it took place in the 50s.
Yeah.
Except
which is
you were in
weird
the
because I was in the
40s.
40s.
Yeah.
Because my husband died at war.
But what if it was a different war in the
What
50s?
a simp.
What if you weren't American?
What war was in the... No, I was American.
How do you know?
Because, like, I could just tell.
Oh. could just smell.
I could tell because my
Smells
teeth
like-
were straight.
True. British people, they don't. Hello, love.
Hello, I'm British.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? I don't got health. I mean, I've got free healthcare, but I don't use it because my
Yeah.
teeth be disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Bruh.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Who's the second person you want to be?
Okay, this is a stretch, but I want to be the first person that was ever executed by electric chair.
Dude, I believe in you.
Dude? Okay, here's the full story. So, Garrett and I, before we left for college, started watching documentaries together.
I love watching documentaries.
And the first one was a Ulysses S. Grant documentary, which I cried during 2 times.
Why?
It's a long story. So, yeah. Because he died, it was really sad because when he died, he was like almost out of money, so he had to sell his biography.
Aww.
It was so weird. I also cried during a Washington documentary multiple times. Yeah. I don't want to expose myself live on the podcast. Maybe we'll get into that another time. But yeah, but then after that, we watched another documentary called The Men Who Built America.
Mm-hmm.
And it was set in the Gilded Age, which was
Oh.
a really fun documentary to watch after the Ulysses S. Grant documentary, because it was the Civil War and Reconstruction into the Gilded Age, which was really cool. They covered Thomas Edison and the Tesla guy invention of the
Elon Musk?
No. Yes,
kidding.
Elon Musk. Their
It's him.
invention of the light bulb. And so Thomas Edison invented electricity that was, I think, AC electricity.
Yeah, because he didn't actually invent electricity.
Yeah. And then Tesla did DC electricity. And that's how AC/DC got its name, because the 2 different types of electricity.
Oh, what?
So, like, it's not like electricity, way
That's
to
crazy.
conduct electricity.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so Edison and Tesla were kind of going at it, being like, my way of electricity is better. No, my way's better. You want to put them up?
But which one has the Cybertruck?
That's what I'm talking about. Which one has the flamethrower for sale?
Which one?
General Electric? Didn't think so. All you
Nope.
do is sell dishwashers, idiot.
L.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime someone says General Electric, I think of Disney because they used to sponsor a whole bunch of Disney rides.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think they sponsored that one ride that's like... doo-doo-doo-doo.
It used to have Thomas Edison's name in it. And we'll get to
Really?
the later why.
Oh.
We'll get to the later why.
Yeah, later tonight.
So Thomas Edison, so they wanted, at the same time, they were going away from hanging people as a death penalty. They wanted to move to something else that's, quote, more humane.
Bruh.
Because the death penalty is very humane. It's,
For real.
yeah. So, they're like, hey, we want to use electricity. And Thomas Edison was like, what better way to show that DC electricity isn't safe than to make an electric chair using
That kills
DC
people.
that uses DC electricity.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and he like wanted to be like, guys, this is DC electricity at its finest. It's gonna burn down your home. It's gonna burn down your she shed.
Who burned down my she-shed?
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
I don't think so.
No, it was the DC electricity, sister. Anyway, turns out the electric chair was an S show. It was horrible. It was not good. And not usually, when they got the electric chair down good, you just go bzzz, and they're dead. But when they first did it, they had to bzzz him like a lot.
Oh,
A lot.
gosh. It didn't work.
I think it said that it was like a full 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh
He
my
was-
gosh, poor guy.
And like he started, I don't want to get graphic, trigger warning, but he started like bleeding from his hands and his mouth. Oh, it was so nasty in the documentary.
Yikes. It's like that one episode of Black Mirror.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's the last episode of season 4, I think.
Yeah. So anyway, that one thing smeared Thomas Edison's name in the papers so hard
Good.
that J.P. Morgan took Thomas Edison's name out of the company.
Got
So
him.
now it's just General Electric.
What was it before?
Thomas Edison General Electricity or something like that.
That's really lame. I'm
And
glad
he's
they
like,
took it out.
it's just General Electric now.
Yeah. Take the L. But I mean, they perfected the electric chair because didn't people keep
Yeah, they
using
perfected it. Yeah.
Isn't it still like available?
I don't know.
I think like some states like have a choice.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I know.
Hate that.
I don't like it at all.
Just knowing that you're gonna die, I couldn't.
I would want.
I could never.
I would want, like, a lot of people ask, like, would you rather, like, know how you're gonna die or the day? I would want to know the day. So, the day before, I have a huge party, and then that day, I just pop some sleeping pills and just sleep through the day, and somehow I die. I don't know.
That's so big-brained. I
Yeah.
think I'd just say, no thank you, get out of my house, because I don't want to know anything, because then I'd be scared of that one day or that one
But that's
thing.
why I'm sleeping during it.
Oh. No, but then you're still going to know that you are going to die.
Yeah, I guess. I'd probably be, like, extremely stressed out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of
Yeah.
hate the idea of that. But anyway, I want to be the first guy to ever get electrocuted by an electric chair.
What's his name?
Hold on, I have a screenshot.
And wouldn't it be really painful?
Yes, but he has a really funny backstory.
Okay, but yeah, why was he getting electrocuted?
We'll get into that. His
Oh.
name is William Kemmler, right?
Okay. Sounds pretty sick. So is he a millionaire?
No, he was quite the opposite.
Oh.
So, William Kemmler was a peddler in Buffalo, New York. And
What does that mean?
he, I have no clue. I think he, sold things. He was a con man.
Oh.
Anyway, so both his parents were alcoholics, and his dad died because of an injury he got while he was drunk, and he got infected. And his mom died of alcoholism, and he started drinking at a young age. And one story about him is one time when he was plastered, he bet his friends that he could jump his horse with his kind of buggy on the back over an 8-foot fence.
Did he do it?
No.
L.
Yeah, so that's just who he
He's like
is.
a fun guy.
I know, I want to spend my Saturday night with him.
Yeah.
But then one night he got a little tipsy, and he accused his girlfriend named Matilda.
Yo, what?
Yep, named Matilda, of trying to steal from him and then running away with his friend. He thought that's what she was gonna do.
Sounds rude to me.
So the wiki said he calmly went to his shed and got a hatchet
Oh.
and killed her.
Obviously.
Yeah, but the wiki said he calmly murdered his wife in cold blood.
With a hatchet? There's no calm way to do that.
Exactly. And then apparently he went to his neighbor's house and announced that he just murdered his girlfriend.
Oh. He was like, hey,
so
yo.
anyway, he was convicted the day after his birthday on May 10th.
Aw.
And then he was in the electric chair on August 6th. Now, for those of you who are keeping track, this last Thursday was August 6th.
I thought it was yesterday. Oh, wait, never mind.
When you're listening to this, it was this past Thursday.
Dang, I just outed myself that we're pre-recording these
don't
episodes.
tell them.
Never mind. I'm not gonna be...
Close your ears.
Close your ears?
Close your ears?
Mm-hmm.
Bim, why the fuck did you tell them that?
Well, I got, really confused. I was like, yo, what?
You should have picked up on it.
But I...
No excuses. We're past this. We're professionals now. We have a brand to uphold. We have 20 subscribers. We have 22 subscribers, for God's sake.
That's 22 subscribers. I know. I'm so sorry.
And you're really going to say that to the person who once died in the first ever electric chair?
Well, once you learn who I am, it'll make sense.
Okay. Unplug your ears.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So yeah, I really love his backstory. and I kind of love the man he was
Until he killed
until
someone.
he,
But
killed
like
someone.
that's not chill. But like
That's
everything
not-
before.
Yeah,
kinda
and
not
like
chill.
I don't know, in the documentary, it was just burned into my brain. It was mad cringe. Anyway, would you like to tell us who you think you were in a past life?
Yeah, of course. So it's not funny. I was Jake Paul.
No! He's still alive!
No, he isn't. So basically, I like to think that my life has been on autopilot this entire time, and I've been living as Jake Paul, right now.
So, who am I talking to?
The autopilot.
Okay.
The pilot. It's in my brain.
So, Jake Paul.
So, recently his house got, like, invaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. How else would I know that?
It's all over the internet,
Nope.
maybe?
No. How else would I know that, it's every day, bro?
With the Disney Channel flow.
I
Okay,
have
so
no on
do
YouTube.
you
It's in
have
Plus.
the brain of Jake Paul?
I think I do because I hate Shane Dawson.
Word.
And
With a burning passion, mind you.
burning passion, and Shane Dawson. I feel like if I was talking to Shane Dawson, I could easily manipulate him because I know how he thinks, and that's exactly what Jake Paul did
Mhm.
during his documentary. And I feel like I could easily manipulate kids. Kids are so
Idiots?
yeah, exactly. I could totally advertise to them, and that's exactly what Jake Paul does. I feel like I can be very loud. And
Are you
just
sure you're not talking
scream.
about me?
Nah, I'm talking about... Dude, you're talking to Jake Paul right here. Dude, nah.
So would you say that the autopilot BIM,
Mm-hmm.
what qualities do you think that you share with Jake Paul?
Well, I think that I share my love for I don't know, money. I share my love for money, and
Money is the key to the universe.
it really is. I love being. I actually have currently in my notes. I have a little note of a Jake Paul quote that really like resonated with me.
Because you said it.
Yes, and I heard it and I was like, yo, I said that.
This is like Thomas Jefferson quoting the Declaration of Independence. You do realize this, right?
Exactly. Where is it?
Okay.
1 second. I took a screenshot of it for TikTok.
This is like John Wilkes Booth
True. Period.
quoting his own diary.
Yes.
That was featured in National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, some days your underwear sticks in your butt crack. Pick it out, laugh it off, and get going again.
Can that be my senior quote?
Dude, I was thinking about it being mine. That's why I wrote it down.
Do it! Do it! You
So
are Jake Paul!
That really resonated with me because I feel like it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes that just happens and you're just walking and then you feel embarrassed. But why should you feel embarrassed? Pick it out, laugh it off, keep going.
Yeah.
Like, why
Keep
should...
trudging through. You were the little engine that could.
Engine. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I thought you said... to me, I heard your little egg is that good. I was like, what? But then I realized you said engine.
Engine.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm a lot like Jake Paul because I really love trashing mansions and being a huge disturbance to my neighbors.
Oh, of course.
I love getting on the national news and saying a "what are those" joke 2 years after that joke expired.
No. If you still say it, like if Jake Paul, I feel like Jake Paul is the meme god.
Oh right, so
He
if he
really-
says it, he brings it back.
Exactly, he dictates when memes die.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if he dabs today, I'd be fine bringing that one back.
No, sorry. For context, I just dabbed, and since I am Jake Paul, I brought it back.
Okay, guys, you heard her. Everyone, start dabbing.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing it back.
Yep.
And big favorite. Can you bring back the R.I.P. Harambe memes?
Oh,
Because
Harambe,
I
yep.
honestly, like, he's gone, but never forgotten. But I think some people are actually starting to forget him.
Yeah, like, we have to keep reminding him that Harambe, like...
Harambe.
Dude,
R.I.P.
I remember when that was a thing. Dude.
I miss him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Stupid baby.
Was it a baby? I thought it was like a kid.
Yeah. I wish I was that kid. Who do you think that kid was in a past life?
Dude, probably...
Stalin. Probably someone horrible.
Yeah. Probably
He was John Wilkes Booth in a past life.
Man with the least amount of swag in the world.
Dude.
That was him.
You know who has the least amount of swag in the world?
Who?
That baby.
Oh, yeah. Not me. I'm Jake Paul. I have the most swag.
Yeah, so, like, if we were to do a swag tier list.
The top is Jake
most
Paul.
swaggy swag meal 6.
Oh, true.
Jake Paul, just spitballing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 would be Ryan's Toy Review.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, my dad's Rhett and Link.
Uh-huh.
And number 4 and final one, the entire cast of the Transformers movies.
Uh-huh.
Second tier is probably like, not worthy for the swag meal, but
Still kind of swaggy.
But they got the swag fit on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I guess some people who would be in that, would you like to help me out here because I'm running out of ideas? That kid who played the redhead in Spy Kids. He's in that one.
That guy. What was his name? Cortez? Oh, that was his last name.
Something Cortez.
The yodeling Walmart kid.
Yeah, he's in there too.
Uh-huh.
Anyone who is a Gek.
Uh-huh. Including Gek himself.
Obviously.
And
that one guy with the funny hair from Avatar.
And Tony.
Yes.
Actually, Soul Patch Tony, he's in
Soul
the
Patch
top.
Soul Patch Tony is at the top, but
And then
Tony with
underneath-
no soul patch,
Uh-huh.
he's at the bottom. He's through the floor. His
Yeah,
vibes are off.
Dude, man, you missed the episodes, but he was the bad guy for like a solid 2 episodes because he was trying to stop Jack, and then he broke his ankle. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about the show 24, which Bim has become obsessed with, and therefore made me become obsessed with. But I've seen how many episodes?
2.
3?
Oh, 3, right.
I've seen 3 episodes, 2 in the first season, 1 in the second season, and the rest are just gaps filled in by Emily and her dad and Ethan's explaining.
Yeah.
So, in a past life, I think I'm also
I was Tony's Soul Patch.
Wow.
You know,
In a past life, I was, I don't know where I'm going with this. Tony's Soul Patch.
I was Tony's Soul Patch.
Tony's Soul
because,
You changed the game.
Yeah, fun fact, he shaved the Soul Patch when I was born.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
That lines up perfectly.
I know.
Wow.
So,
I was actually
Tony's supposed to be in the video.
Tony's Soul Patch in the second season of 24.
I was supposed to be in the video.
Everyone told me, like, I hate you, but I was supposed to be in the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was in the womb.
I was like, Miami.
Miami. I know. I was sitting on my couch and I was like, oh, I know I'm missing out on the best thing of my life, but my brother.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad about hating her.
I don't.
Actually, I don't feel bad about hating her.
No, she has done a lot of sus stuff. She lies about her plastic surgery or whatever, and then she also did a fake like a setup protest thing just to post on Instagram. Bruh.
Cringe. Okay, in a past life, I was Nessa's natural lips.
Past lives, I was Nessa's fart. Sorry, shart. Excuse me.
Okay, I know you can't pop Botox in your lips or lip filler, but if someone were to pop their lip filler, it would be Nessa.
Yeah.
And it just makes me so uncomfortable.
I hate the thinking about having Botox because I can just imagine it would just feel I don't know.
My mom does Botox on people.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it feel weird?
I see her do it.
I hate seeing the needles.
You can't
I hate
move your face.
Yes, I feel like it would paralyze
what
me. I don't know.
Botox does, it does like something with the muscles in your face where like
Really?
it starts that they can't move.
That makes me so nervous. Like I feel like
I know.
I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, but then we're getting mad off
I know.
topic.
You know
but
what?
it's whatever.
It's okay. This is
You
what
guys
y'all
enjoy
signed
it,
up
right?
for.
Yeah, but then like, yeah, it's wild. But I've seen her do like lip filler,
Mm-hmm.
and like you have to pinch it into place sometimes.
Ow! I hate
I
that.
don't know. It's so weird. But if someone were to pop their Botox, it would
her.
be Nessa, because she just the way she does
Yeah.
it makes me so
She,
anxious.
I don't
Ask me
know.
what I'm thinking about. I'll
Tell you what I'm thinking
about.
Whatever you thinking about. And then she like,
Yeah,
she
and
always like,
there's this one TikTok where you can full on see the bruises on her lips where she like just got lip filler.
bruh.
And all the comments were like, at least she's honest about it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and my
Dude, and she... Sorry, continue.
go ahead.
Oh no, on Twitter, she was like, why is everyone getting mad at me for sharding? It was literally Josh. And then like 2 tweets later, she's like, everyone is mad at me because I farted. Everyone farts. Like, before she was trying to like blame it on someone. And then like on this TikTok, she commented, I didn't. And she was like trying to say that she didn't do it. But then now she's like, it's so funny.
I get so much secondhand embarrassment.
I know. I'm like,
Oh, I can't.
dude, I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also like shouldn't have made a big deal about it.
I mean, it's funny though.
It's funny, but like they were on live.
Yeah, they should have just been okay, but like,
They drew it out too much. Like
Yeah.
they should have just stopped
Mm-hmm.
after a little bit.
L.
But like that's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I saw a TikTok where it's like Josh Richards saying that he has like the highest standards and like he won't
Oh,
date just anyone.
Mhm.
Nessa Shart.
dude,
I'd hit that.
Yeah, for real.
Yo.
For real.
Yeah.
Shark?
Yeah, but anyway, I showed my mom a picture of Madison Beer. I was like, what work did she have
Oh
done?
yeah. What'd
And
she say?
said she's obviously had lip filler.
Dude.
It looks like she has something in her cheeks, maybe even her forehead to kind of like lift. And she said in one or two photos that it looked like she had a little scar under
On
her
nose.
nose.
I've heard people talk about that.
Yeah, and my mom literally pointed it out.
Dude.
She's like, look under her nose right here. It looks like she got a nose job.
bro, why is she lying? Like, no one cares that you have plastic surgery. Just lying about it and then like saying that you're
Exactly.
the beauty standard.
I know.
Like,
And she's like, yeah, it's so exhausting. People being like,
it's like, you're
"You're
so pretty.
Like, wow, I wish I had that
I
problem.
know, for real. Like, she's just like, bruh, you can't
You're so
complain about the
pretty.
Yeah, she annoys me.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go watch compilation videos of Nessa's Shart.
I'm actually gonna go on tour as Jake Paul again.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open for you and just like Shart the alphabet?
Yeah, actually,
Word.
dude.
I have to go practice my routine then.
I mean, I gotta go practice singing. It's every day, bro. With that
A,
Disney Channel flow.
B,